much very scripted because they worked very hard. This was Juanjo doesn't give you a lot of room for improvisation. He works very, very hard in the script. So he measures every word he says, and it's put there for a reason. He has some melody, music to it, every pun. So there wasn't a lot of improvisation. And also we had to do it in 2 languages at the same time. Valencian, 1 take in 3 takes in Valencian, and 3 takes in Castilian, in Spanish. But my character and Lorena, we did it in both languages, which was very complicated. Or we almost had to rehearse more in Valencian than in Castilian because it's not a language that we speak every day. So there was a lot of rehearsing going on, a lot. Maybe for me, I was like, dude, we're rehearsing too much. I haven't even rehearsed this much. I don't know, whatever movie, but that was it. But he's like, you know, and it proved him right, and it proved me wrong. I know where you're coming from because I go back and forth, and I am very much in tune with American culture, and I live there. And we don't feel the same way about sex that you guys feel. There's no judgment, there's no embarrassment, there's no sense of nakedness. There's no, you know, it's not a big deal, really. You know, you do a sex scene, as you do a running scene or action scene or smoke. It's not that big of a deal. I'm talking about from a male perspective. I'm not gonna, but I have my suspicions that women they don't feel that awkwardness as much as Americans do. It was fun. It was fun. It was easy. There was nothing dirty. It was a small team, which makes it easier because it was a small movie, so we didn't have a lot of team involved. And it was just fun. There was more laughter than awkwardness and, oh my God, you know, we're just not like that, Spaniards. We're not wired that way. No, it would be preposterous to say that it didn't change everybody, especially the main actors, the ones that started the first season and second. It would be preposterous. In a different way, it has touched us in different ways. There were people who already had careers in Spain being successful. 3 or 4 of us were already well known. The rest weren't. So it just made them international, not international, but national successes overnight. I was always more interested in my career outside of Spain. It's been like that since I can remember. I studied my career. My college degree is in New York City, American Academy of Dramatic Arts. So from then on, it stemmed a need of working in American industry. And I was not successful knocking at doors, asking people to represent me and stuff like that, because they didn't really give a shit what was happening with your career in Spain. They wanted American credits. When La Casa de Papel, Money Heist, just exploded, all of a sudden it stopped being a Spanish product and it became an international product with all eyes lay on them. So calls started to happen from agencies you would have never dreamt of that they would have knocked at your door, based upon that they did the research and saw that, you know, I spoke English and, you know, I could work there. So it's been a hell of a roller coaster, because a lot of good projects have come up, and also a horror roller coaster, because a lot of those projects have been pushed because of COVID-19. But I'm talking about big projects. So I did already a small role in Terminator Dark Fate. I shot with Woody Allen Rifkin's Festival, but there are some other projects coming up which I have a bigger participation, and unfortunately they seem to get pushed because of this pandemic we're living through. So right now it's just wrapping with like Money Heist and see what the new winds bring to me.